Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Dr. P. Welcome back today for another video, and thanks so much for stopping back by the channel. Now, in today's video, guys, what I thought I would do is go over some more information as it pertains to the Season 8 storyline. We're about 48 hours into Season 8 at this point, and the number one thing I would like to ask you guys before we even get started in today's video is, how are you liking the season? Give me a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great, 1 being awful. What are your thoughts right now? Personally, I'd give it around an 8 so far, but again, it's too early to tell for sure because we'll find out the true meaning of the season soon. If you're new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe and join the family today, and also drop a like if you enjoy. Huge shout out to the Fruit faction as well as all of my supporters in the Fortnite item shop using code PineappleZYT. If you want a shout out for yourself in an upcoming video, just send me a screenshot on Twitter of you supporting me, and I'll get you on soon. So here is the Season 8 Week 2 loading screen, and as you can see, it shows the eggs finally hatching, and it looks like these 3 creatures are actually the ones that came out of the eggs. That's what it looks like in this scenario, and that's what you guys have vocalized to me through my comment section, so huge thanks to you guys. Hybrid kind of fits the mold for what we might have been looking for inside of the egg. Hybrid is clearly some kind of a reptile, at least his evolved forms where he has the reptilian head. I gotta say though, I was halfway expecting a snake of some sort, just based on the way they teased everything leading up to Season 8, especially this teaser right here. It says something shimmers within the cave, and it says something shimmers as if to mimic the snake sound that we all know. And then of course the picture itself does very much look like a serpent, but hybrid is actually most likely what came out of that egg. That's what Epic is leading us to believe based on the context of the Week 2 loading screen. So hybrid definitely looks to be the Fire King's minion or servant of some sort, and if you go and take a look at hybrid's description as well as his actual evolved forms, it looks like he is definitely some kind of warrior fighting for the prisoner. His description says become the dragon, and you can see a dragon logo on his shoulder that looks very much like the snake outline inside the egg. I think based on everything I've outlined already in this video, and even stuff I haven't mentioned, it's pretty clear hybrid is the one that came out of the eggs, and there are even multiple hybrids in that loading screen affirming that indeed that is what the prisoner was trying to hatch. It all makes sense. Everything makes sense. Why he stole the eggs when he escaped, why those eggs were even in the Polar Peak dungeon to begin with, and so much more. It actually appears to be a pretty smart strategy from the prisoner. Maybe he had this all planned out all along. The description of the hybrid skin really interests me, so as you guys know, the eggs that are soon to hatch and soon to most likely be hybrid for the longest time were believed to be dragon eggs. And even though hybrid doesn't appear to be a dragon, you have to pay attention to what the description says, as well as the insignia on his shoulder pad. It says very clearly, become the dragon. There's even a dragon on his shoulder. So we might not be out of the woods quite yet. Maybe there's something else being added on at some point of the season involving a dragon. Otherwise, why would that description explicitly reference a dragon? I don't know, obviously take that with a grain of salt, but it is an interesting point to think about, and of course, I welcome your opinions, your feedback, and anything you might have to say in the comment section down below. Be sure to enlighten me. I said in my first Season 8 video a day ago, it looked like the volcano and Polar Peak were approximately the same height, and I pointed out that might mean something. I decided to actually test it out, so you can see I'm in replay mode, and I went to the top of Polar Peak, and I'm flying straight to the volcano without moving up or down, only straight. And eventually, after a bit of a ride, you can see it is basically perfect. Almost exactly the same height elevation between these two parts, and they both just so happen to be the territories of the two most powerful people in the game right now, at least as far as we're concerned, the Fire King and the Ice King. It might be a super minor thing, I don't know quite to the extent it goes, but this is definitely something Epic did on purpose, 100% calculated. There's no way it's not. So I'd like to see in what way that's going to kind of be brought to light, in what way that matters. Something else I want to talk to you guys about that kind of changed a little bit with Season 8, of course, is Wailing Woods. Wailing Woods was home to the secret bunker that we've talked about for 4 or 5 seasons at this point. It's crazy how long that bunker has been there and how long nothing has happened. Well, it was actually spared by the volcano when it was forming, so the bunker is still in the game. It's got a lot of overgrowth on it, it's got a lot of plants growing on it right now, but nonetheless, it is still here, it is still alive. Again, I believe this was an entirely calculated move by Epic. A lot of people kind of assumed if Wailing were to get destroyed, so would the bunker, because it was in Wailing. But they did something to kind of keep the legacy and the story of the secret bunker going and living on by making it survive this volcanic sprout. It missed being cut off and deleted from the map by just slithers, guys, literally so close. So it was obviously calculated. They would have taken it out of the game if they wanted to, but then again, the reason that this is still here is unknown. I don't know why it's here. I don't know why Epic has done nothing with it. Could we finally see something happen with this bunker in Season 8? Maybe it has some secret volcanic passageways underneath that we can access? There's definitely a lot more they could do with it now than they could before the volcano was there. I saw lots and lots of people asking me about Wailing Woods in the bunker, so I thought I would kind of clarify that. Again, I believe there is a very strong reason that they left it in the game instead of just tossing it out with the rest of Wailing Woods. Keep an eye on this bunker over the course of the season. I feel like it may come back up. We're getting new variants of the Infantry rifle, of course. The Infantry rifle is a weapon we got just a week or two ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I'm not sure, but nonetheless, not that long ago. It's a weapon that, in my opinion, is not that great because not only are there no upper tier legendary and epic variants, it's also just not very good, in my opinion. So it's great to see them expanding on the idea, adding some upper tier level weapons for, you know, the weapons that are struggling right now, hopefully to increase the meta, make these actually good. Maybe the damage output will be good, and people will finally start to use the infantry rifle. So to be specific with you, the change they're making is they're going to create legendary and epic variants of the infantry rifle. You guys know what I'm talking about. They did this with the pump shotgun recently, and it made them so much better to have strong legendary and epic tier pump shotguns. This is most likely going to be a very welcome update for people who seemed a little disappointed with the infantry rifle at first use. If you've been walking around the map and playing a lot of Fortnite Season 8, you may have stumbled across one of these several respawn beacon vans around the map. Obviously, this feature is looking to be something similar to what Apex Legends has, so if you die, your teammates can recover your banner and then revive you, which would be a very welcome update in my mind. We're not sure when this feature is going to go live, but Epic kind of slipped up by putting it in the game early for us to see. It doesn't look like this is going to happen with the next content update coming on this Tuesday. As you can see the game's files, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I'm definitely very excited about this potential feature and most likely feature coming to the game. Excited to find out when that's going to be, and of course, if I get any more information on that or anything else, I'll be sure to let you guys know as fast as possible. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. I really appreciate you taking the time to stop back by. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like on this thing. Let's get this up to 2,000 likes. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any awesome content coming your way very soon. I'm uploading every day, keeping you informed with the latest and greatest going on in Fortnite Battle Royale. If you're buying anything in the item shop, make sure to use code PineapplezyT, send me a screenshot, and I'll get you a shout out in a upcoming video soon. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one, and until then, peace out.